All right, scholars. As mentioned in our pair deck, today we're going to be reading an additional piece of literature for us to understand the theme of the outsiders. So you have to read the designated pages from the outsiders and this very short poem, as you can see, from Robert Frost. I'm going to model to you how I'm making sense of this poem. Remember, scholars, I want to see annotations from all of you. I want to see your little comments on the side, you highlighting key ideas that are helping us understand the prompt. By reading this short little poem, we're going to come to a conclusion of what the theme of the designated pages from the outsider is about. Okay? So here we go. Nothing gold can stay. Robert Frost, 1874 to 1963. Nature's first grain is gold. Her heart is hue to hold. Her early leaves a flower, but only so an hour. Then leaves subsides to leave, so eating sang to grieve. So dawn goes down to day. Nothing gold can stay. Okay, let's think about this. Right off the bat, hue. This word, some of us might be familiar with it, some of us might not. That is totally okay. So I'm going to underline the word hue. And then see how I'm going to write a little comment so I know why I highlighted that. So hue means a shade of a color, means a color, or a shade of color, right? So what is Robert Frost describing here, guys? Think about that. I see leaves, flowers, Eden. For those who are not familiar with Eden, with the term in the biblical times, Garden of Eden is where Adam and Eve lived, according to the Christian Bible. So it's talking about these beautiful places, right? It's talking about nature. And its first green is gold. What can that possibly mean? That's also a very good thing that I want to underline. It's first green. Think about the seasons here, scholars. When do things start to flourish? When do we see beautiful things, trees blooming, the flowers? It's talking about springtime. Nature, springtime nature awakens in a sense, right? It comes back from that slumber that it took during a winter because everything is sad and gloomy during winter, right? Now let's think about the theme of this. It's talking about something so beautiful. Early leaves a flower, but only so an hour. So we have this beautiful flower, but it's only for an hour. Think about that theme. Because this is also going to be important to understand the pages from the outsiders. Okay? I want you to focus on this part. Remember, you will be submitting these annotations after class. I want to see what you guys came up with when deciphering this poem, when you guys were trying to make sense of it, okay? We're going to talk a little bit more in class. Make sure you come with questions so we could talk about this and how we're going to connect it to the outsiders. Don't forget that you also have to read the outsiders. 2 readings. All right, scholars, can't wait to see you in class. Bye.